All that shit for nothing. For fucking nothing. Fuck. So I just got done watching the final episode of 1923 Season 2. A Dream and a Memory. This is my review. Spoilers if you ain't seen it. This review ain't for you. That ain't my problem if you still here. Let's get into it. So, as we left off, he was still trying to get to his family. She was still trying to get to her man. Fuck. Like, she been through so fucking much, bro. That shit had me fucking crying, bro. The ending, before the ending. Damn, bro. Her feet was fucking black. Her hand was fucking black. Her fingers were fucking black. Fuck, bro. When she burnt the car, I was like, oh my God. Don't burn the only place you have to be warm. But she had to do what she had to do to get her man's attention. He seen his woman and was like, started running. Jumped off that motherfucking train like, baby, I'm coming. I'm coming. And then I'm like, damn, you didn't tell him to keep the train for you? Like, when she told him that, I started laughing. Like, you know, us men don't think all the time. But she was happy. I started crying. Like I said in my other review, I started crying. I was crying like a baby. Because she been through so fucking much. He has, but she been through so much shit, bro. Like, I wanted her to tell her story to him and to them. I wanted her to... When Harrison Ford said, you look like you got a story, she was like, yes, you got a story to tell. She was like, yes. I was like, I can't wait for her to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, her journey and stuff. And come to find out, if the train and all that shit wouldn't have happened, and all the gunfight and all that shit at the train station wouldn't have happened, and they would have just dropped the people off, picked the people up, and made it to the other thing in time, she would have lived. But because all that shit happened, they took too long, and then when she was pushing, the baby was small as shit, and he was like, we need to prep you for surgery, like to amputate your legs and your hand and all that shit. She was like, hell no, no, no. And then Harrison Ford was like, she said no. You know what I'm saying? And then the baby just slipped out. Boop. I was like, oh man, this shit got me crying. Damn, this shit got me crying. Got me crying in this motherfucker like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then the baby was, he was like, the baby not gonna live that long. And then the baby said, eh. And he turned around like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you never know. All that shit she been through. Never underestimate a woman's body. And God. You know what I'm saying? Because she should have been dead. He said it out there. She should have been dead out there. I was like, damn. Like, but she burned money and shit. And she was burning letters to stay warm. So that's why she was still warm. Bro. When it got to the part where it was the next morning and they showed her face, I was like, damn, she gone, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, I put my head down, bro. I was sad. And then the baby was still moving. I was like, oh gosh. That's so sad, Mom. I was like, man, Mama, like, you been through all that shit, man. All that shit that you went through to get here just to fucking die. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When she was with that couple, I'm gonna say it again like I said in my other video. If she would have just stayed at their house and called Spencer and said, I'm out here at such and such, I will stay here until the winter blows over or it warms up a little more so I can get up there to you. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted to get to him. I understand, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. I kind of wish it didn't end, but hopefully we get a season 3 or something, or, you know. But all in all, hey, he did his shit, though. When he came in, he came in. They knew. That's why they was trying to stop his ass. Because when he came in, when Spencer do what he got to do, he do what he got to do. Bro, as soon as he walked in there, he was just like, mwing, 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 mwing. One shot. Everybody else was shooting and missing. He was, mwing, mwing, mwing. And then when he walked up on boy and he said, you got to have a something. He said something. And Spencer said, mwing, shut up. And walked up in there and then shot old boy. Mwing. She's like, ah! He said, mwing. Then old girl was sitting there. She had, you see her fucking shit? That shit looked like a fucking leather hearing aid on her face. The fuck? Come on, man. What kind of freaky sexual shit you into, brother? She was sitting there scared. He said, you like it here? You like it here? She said, no. He said, okay, then I suggest you get out of here. Boy, shot him in his chest. He was still talking. Bro said, I didn't tell you to get up. Boom! You killed my wife. Who's your wife? I want to hear you say her name. He said her name. He said, bang, right through the noggin. I was like, bro. All in all, 10 out of 10. If you ain't seen 1923, please start from the first season. Get to the second one, bro. Peace.